Alright, hello everybody, welcome back to Pokemon Soul Silver. In the last episode, we made it all the way to Azalea Town, I believe the name of it was. And in doing so, we passed by Team Rocket screwing around with some people and some Pokemon in a well, so we'll go deal with that in a second. Before we do that, we also heard about a person named Kurt who is inside of Azalea Town, which this is his house right here. And he's also got a white apricorn right here. Look at that. Look how convenient that is. And I got my phone making notifications on me. Sorry about that. Dude, come on. Leave me alone right now. I'm busy. So, this is Kurt. We came in here about something else, but for right now, he says he's not going to be willing to help us until we help him out with a Slowpoke problem that's going on with Team Rocket, so we're going to go follow him and see what's going on with that. The well was actually just outside the town here, so we're going to head out, and I believe everyone's healed up. I should probably have checked that beforehand. Yeah, we're good, we're good. I'll keep Noodle up in front for now, and this is the well. And Kurt already beat us in here. See a Slowpoke in the picture? So cute. Alright. Guard took off, he shouted at him, and then he fell down the well and then broke his back. So, genius. Alright then. Well, I guess we'll go deal with them without assistance. So, head up here and we'll get our first Rocket Grunt. He was the one standing on top when he yelled at him. He fell down too. That's funny. Rocket Grunt. Noodle can finally do some attacking and get attacked with quick attack, because of course. Get him, Noodle. I believe in you, Noodle. I know you can do it. More Thunder Shocks. Sorry about that. I message important responding. I'm sorry. I probably should have just waited until after recording was done. I just realized that after I messaged back, my computer is about to annoy me with more notifications, which will be amazing. Spamming that quick attack still. He's gonna do it again, isn't he? Look at that. He did it again. And he's done. We're gonna have to heal him after this. He leveled up? He leveled up. Go Noodle. And he went Thunder Wave. Thunder Wave is a really good move, actually. When you use it, it paralyzes a Pokemon, which I don't think is a status effect we've encountered yet. But when you're paralyzed, I think you have a 30 or 40% chance to not move that turn that you're fighting, and also your speed stat gets halved. So pretty much every time you get attacked, you're going to be getting hit. I'll waste the Super Potion. Who cares? I'm the only one who this affects. 28. I could have just used a normal potion, but whatever. Who cares? Another person. And then we encounter a wild Pokemon. I forgot there are wild Pokemon in here, so I should probably throw up a Repel. It's a Zubat, so we can one-shot it and get some EXP, though, so that'll be fun. Yeah, just whatever. Who cares? It's not that big a deal. It's one. So, in case you were curious about what these guys have been going on to, the full picture here is they're kidnapping a bunch of Slowpokes that are in this well and then chopping off their tails and selling them. I don't know why. I don't know what they're trying to sell them to or what for, but they're doing it. Makes zero sense to me, but it's what they're doing. So, we're going to stop them from mutilating animals. And my TV is having an aneurysm again, which is always fun. Alright, sorry about that. I muted my microphone for a second so I could take care of that. He had an Ekans coming out next. We'll keep Noodle out. Noodle should be able to take care of it just fine. And then that happened. Electroshock. I said Electroshock. That's not a move. And we're poisoned. Amazing. Kill him. One hit. man. Well, he's going to keep using Poison Sting, so we're not going to waste the time healing off the poison right now. We can just heal afterwards. Because if I just heal it, he can poison me again, but if I'm already poisoned, I can't get any more poison than this, so... Please live. Oh, you boy, Noodle! And I also forgot about Noodle's ability. So, I flinched. There are some moves that give you that have a chance of flinching your opponent. So, when that happens, it just means they skip your turn. It's really stupid and I hate it, but it's the way it is. So, anyway, Noodle's ability is an ability called Static. It's actually a really good ability, and what it does is when a Pokemon uses a physical move on you, there's a chance that it will paralyze them, and paralysis is an amazing status effect, as it makes them, you know, always pretty much go second, since it cuts their speed stat in half, like I mentioned earlier. So, alright, sorry about the cut there. I had something I had to check on. But we get a Pokeball. Oh, I forgot he's poisoned. Another Super Potion. So we are going to heal that with the antidote. Yes. And Noodle get healed. We're going to use another potion on him as well to try and... I want Noodle to try and do all of this himself with no help from Casper, so we can see if we are able to evolve him, because, spoiler warning, he's really close to evolving. Hidden item there, another Super Potion, which is nice. Oh, I forgot I was supposed to throw up a Repel because there's wild Pokemon. Good old wild Pokemon. Only 3 of these left. I need to go buy more. And there's not much point throwing up 2, as it's not actually even possible. Another guy. I'm going to skip this battle because I'm sure you guys get the point by now. So during this battle, Noodle actually leveled up to 15, which is the level it's going to evolve. So, yeah, blah, 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 no one cares. What? Noodle is evolving! And Noodle evolved into Flaffy. So Flaffy is just, he's nothing too special. It's just a bit of an upgrade, pretty much. There's not really much more to say there. It gets better stats. Let's go check him out, though. I believe he keeps the same ability, too. Yeah, he still keeps Static. But like I said, just stats got a little bit better. Which are still pales in comparison to Casper, even though they're getting pretty close in level. So it's Flaffy. Yay. It's nothing too special, but here we go. And then the egg. That actually reminds me, you can actually check to see how close the egg is watching. You see how on the top there it says the sound can be heard from coming inside and it will hatch soon? That pretty much it means exactly what it says, it will hatch soon. So we can actually hatch that pretty soon here. Yeah, I'm not going to go out of my way to try and make it happen. It will happen if it happens. So this here guy is the leader of the Team Rocket group that's doing all this bad stuff here in the moment. And he's going to send out a Zubat to get immediately one-shot by Noodle. Get him, Noodle. Got him. Noodle got him. And a Coughing, which Casper hasn't gotten much love the entire time we were in here, so we'll let him take care of this one. Ember will probably one-shot it. Ah, what? It's a bit under half, but so... Second one will still take care of it. And he's done. Glorious. Alright, I forgot I had the heal bell on him, or the shell bell. Every time you attack, it heals a little bit of HP, so... Yay. And so he mentions that Team Rocket had got broken up 3 years ago, but they continued their activities underground, even though they were already doing everything underground anyways, because they're a criminal organization. But with that being said, this game is actually a direct sequel to the first game. The first game, all the events and taking place of that being Pokemon Red and Blue, took place 3 years before this whole storyline does. So, just in case you guys were curious. So anyway, Kurt thanks us for helping that. Actually, he mentioned a person right here named Red, said that Team Rocket was disbanded by a boy called Red 3 years ago. Red would be the player character you played as in Pokemon Red and Blue. So anyway, now this dude's thankful that we helped him save all the Slowpokes, and so because of that, he's going to give us a Fastball. I believe he gives us another one, doesn't he? So anyway, this is what Apricorns are for. So you can give this guy Apricorns, and he can turn them into Pokeballs that have uses. There's a few of them that are kind of useful. Mainly the green ones are the ones that are useful, if they're the ones I'm thinking of. So you come back a day, and he'll tell you when your Pokeballs are done. But depending on what Apricorns you give him, he will give you different types of Pokeballs. And really the green ones, if I'm thinking of right, is the only one that's really worth a damn. And that's because it gives you an item called the Dusk Ball, which raises, I think it's a 3 times catch rate compared to the Pokeball that uses a standard 1 guaranteed when you throw it at. So a 3 times multiplier on catch rates is huge. It's amazing. So we're getting a little late in the game. Potions are going kind of useless, so we're gonna have to upgrade to Super Potions soon. But I need to get more repels right now, because that definitely takes priority. At least to me, it does. And we're good. Nothing else we can buy, so we're moving on. And let's see what the secondary shop has in this town. Has nothing useful. A Heal Ball is another Pokeball that's really useless. It has the same 1 times catch rate as a normal Pokeball, but whenever you catch it, whatever Pokemon you catch with it will get fully healed. But it's really not that useful, because it's kind of only useful the 1 time you use it. Especially if you already have a party of 6, then it makes no difference, because you're going to get sent to the PC and gets fully healed anyways. And a Net Ball is a decent Pokeball. It works way better on water and bug type Pokemon, but like I said, I catch everything in normal Pokeballs anyways, so I don't waste my time with all this fancy stuff. So, now that we're done with that, guy in front of the gym is gone, so we can finally go and take that on. And I need to heal my Pokemon, don't I? Yep, I do. Give me a second while I do that. Alright, we're back from doing that. Now that we're back from that, we can go take on the gym. I am going to switch out Casper in the front, because this is a bug type gym, and bug is weak to fire, which means that literally, I know I said this a lot, Casper will burn this whole place to the ground. So first, to get there, we have a cool little puzzle we gotta do. So there's 3 paths you can take, and it's kind of like, there's probably a name for this game, but depending on which one you take, depends on which direction you'll go. You can kind of see a little bit on the top screen of what's ahead. So if we take that one, or not this one specifically, but if the one we take leads to a path that leads us to that trainer, we'll have to do a battle. And if we take this one right here, it'll lead us to the left, which I'm not sure what's over here on this one, but I know it's not a trainer, so we can go and check. It's just nothing, so that's fun. But depending on which one you take, depends on what path you'll go. If you check the lines, whenever it crosses a line, it will always cross it, so it's not that hard. And it's kind of obvious that the one on the left is the one you have to take. But we're going to take the one on the right, because we do want to battle that trainer. Or the one to the right, you know what I mean. The one in the middle. Same thing. Another trainer battle. A Caterpie. We're going to set it on fire. Just like we do with all the other Pokemon in this game. Like I said, if you start the game with Cyndaquil, this game is so truly easy. I just like Cyndaquil a lot. He's probably my favorite starter. Honestly, out of probably all the Pokemon games that have come out so far, he probably is my favorite starter. Well, maybe Mudkip. Mudkip's a close second, if not tied. Probably tied. I like Mudkip a lot. But Cyndaquil is also really, really awesome, so. And he's done. Like I said, super easy. This game has a lot of really underappreciated music. The soundtrack for this game, and just for a lot of Pokemon games in general, are always really good. Especially the later music that's used in the Elite Four and Champion battles. Those ones are always just pretty, you know, they're just always really good. Another trainer. Weedle. What's his name? Noodle. We'll probably not be doing any battling this entire time we're in here, just because Casper's able to burn the whole gym down anyways. There's not much point. So, I'm not gonna waste time giving him, I can just get him EXP later, but for now, this'll get Casper a good chunk far ahead than, everyone else will be for a while. Everyone else being the one other guys on my team right now. I actually did pass the area where I can catch another team member. In the same area that you can actually catch the Mary, which is where I caught Noodle at, but we can't go back and find him until nighttime, so I'll have to do that one a later time at night, because I usually record these in the morning. It's 10 in the morning right now, so, you know, but it's the way it is. Plus, I didn't want to have to catch 2 team members at once and show you guys, you know, training 2 of them at one time. I kind of just wanted to go one by one, just so they get a little more attention. Dude's just wondering why his Pokemon aren't even evolving. Kind of amazing. Alright, so, if we take the web where it is now, it'll lead us to the left to that double battle, and I don't really feel like doing double battle right now. Double battles, well, I guess we're going to have to show it off, aren't we? And show it off eventually. Hello. So double battles mean that 2 Pokemon on both opposing sides are sent out at one time. Just like this. So Casper and Noodle are both going to be doing the fighting, even though Noodle will be doing, or Casper will be doing everything, while Noodle kind of just sits back and watch. I think, I have it in my head for some reason that Bug is resistant to electric. It might be. Yep, one shot Spinarak, no surprise there. Is it? I think it's resistant. Oh, it's not. It's super effective. Oh, that might just be because Ladybug is a flying type Pokemon. I think Bug, I guess, is neutral to it, because if it was, then it would have just evened out and become neutral effective to it. But since Bug would be neutral to it and flying is super effective, then it would have just killed it. So we get this blue switch here, and there's a red switch down here, which we'll get to in a second. But when we flip that switch, it'll turn off that rope. So now when we pass by it, we will not cross over it. Meaning that when we pass by this one now, we're going to cross the red one, and then this blank one here, which will lead us over to this red switch. And when we turn off that red switch, go back over here, we will cross the blank one, but we will not cross the red one again. So it will take us straight to the gym leader. So before I do that, I'm going to do a little healing in case I need any, although I don't remember me actually needing any. Nope, he's still at full health. The main thing I want to check is his power points for Ember, and I want to make sure I'm not running out in the middle of this fight, because that'll turn to shit real quick. 18, that should be more than enough. So here we go. So this is Bugsy, the Bug-type gym leader of Azalea Town, and he's kind of a ridiculous pushover, honestly. So here we go. Scyther. Scyther is a bug flying type, and I kind of wish I had Noodle out, because Noodle could actually do some work against this guy with the half flying type. So we're actually going to switch him over, and pray I don't regret this decision by getting Noodle off. Okay, he used Focus Energy. Focus Energy gives you a better chance of getting critical hits, but it really doesn't make a difference. He's probably faster than me. He is. And then he did that. So that makes my face sad. Okay, that almost killed me. That wasn't even a crit. A Metapod. Genius play. Amazing. So it's paralyzed now, so we're gonna... thinking about switching, because I want Noodle alive to be able to take on that other dude. So we're going to switch to Geodude. So the move we just used there is a move called U-Turn. U-Turn makes it so you attack the Pokemon, and then you automatically switch back out. Tackle the Geodude, it can do anything. I sent Geodude out here pretty much just to get killed. And that sucks. So it used Shed Skin, which is an ability that gets rid of status effects, as you just seen. So we're going to use this on Noodle. And then Geodude's, unless it just has Tackle. It just has Tackle. Geodude might be able to do this, actually. Rock Smash, let's see. This will be funny if it actually managed to pull this off. He's resistant to fighting, I forgot about that, so we'll have to do Tackle. This would be really funny if this stupid Geodude took this dude out. Yeah. I'm just not gonna waste the time. It's gonna keep using Tackle, so Casper would just use that Bronnet. Probably two-shot it. I don't think it's gonna get the one-hit KO here. Oh my gosh, it did. Look at that. That wasn't even a critical hit either. And he used that good old Bell to fully heal himself. And that might level him up. Never mind. Alright, because the experience got distributed evenly between everybody. Because every person that can get experience in my party right now participated. So he's switching back out to that side there. So we're going to switch out to Noodle. Get him, Noodle. Back into Scyther. Hopefully he doesn't use U-turn again. So we're going to use Thunder Shock this time. He did not use U-turn. Now I kind of wish I used Thunder Wave. But it doesn't really make a difference. Yeah. Oh, never mind. Don't have to use Thunder Wave if friggin' Thunder Shock. So Thunder Shock also does have a chance to paralyze, but it's a really low % chance for it to happen. So he's using Quick Attack now, and even though I said that his stat gets halved because his speed stat gets halved, Quick Attack always has priority, so it will always go first anyways. And this is what I was talking about. I don't want to say bosses, but gym leaders and a lot of really powerful trainers will put a Citrus Berry on what is communicatively referred to as their ace Pokemon, which would be this Scyther is his best Pokemon. Juzumi is his highest level, and we may have actually just won the fight because of that. And it restores their HP for 30%. Now it's annoying, but later on it doesn't become that big of a deal because the HP is so high. And he uses Super Potion to heal his Pokemon, which, you know, annoys me. So now we gotta bring him all the way back down to that health again, which we're already there. Wow, I've gotten really lucky with him not being able to move through paralysis. And he's done. Look at that. Noodle getting all that EXP. Gobble it up, Noodle. 681. That is a ridiculous amount. That might be 2 level ups, actually. Oh, look at that, it was. He was pretty on par level with him, too. That's kind of impressive. And Kakuna, so we'll just send out Casper and burn him to ashes and we'll be good. This might level up Casper. Yeah, maybe. Because the last time all that EXP got distributed between 3 Pokemon, but this time all of it will be going towards him. So there's nothing too eventful. Kakuna is basically just kind of a reskin of Metapod. You can tell it didn't even stand up to a attack, so he's done. Leveled up? Aw, that's sad. Oh well. Anyway, we win easily because fire type, obviously. We cannot take out Noodle's participation in that fight though. So we get the Hive badge from Bugsy. So now we're done with that. So having it now, so that I can finally mention it because I skipped over it last time because I got distracted. Pokemon gotten in trades or leveled up to high enough level will stop obeying you and just stop doing what you tell them to do in battle. So that Onyx that you were able to get back in Violet City? Yeah, Violet City. If you got up to level 20 before you beat the first gym, it would just stop listening to you and it wouldn't do anything you told it to do anymore. Same thing with every Pokemon you catch, with the exception of your starter. Before you even get the first gym badge, if you somehow manage to get your starter to level 100, which is the max level and was way more time than any human being is ever going to be willing to put into that, hopefully. I know there's somebody who's done it, I guarantee it. But your starter will always obey you no matter what level it is, but Pokemon that get up to level 30 that are not your starter, especially ones in trades, will just stop listening to you, and it's really annoying. So he gives us the ability to use Cut outside of battle, which is another HM, same as Rock Smash, but we do not have it yet. And then he gives us U-Turn. All of his Pokemon actually had U-Turn, but he only used it on his Scyther. I don't know why. It would have been smarter. But if we put the Spoo Switch, it'll turn the blue rope back on, and we can take it back to just get a good shortcut back to Midway. And we gotta take this one more time, which will just take it back to the entrance. And boom. Cool. Exit the gym, and now we be the gym leader. Simple as that. Yay. So now we're gonna go heal real quick, and then I'll meet you guys back here in just a sec. Alright, we're back. So I'm checking here. I checked the egg while we were in there, and since it is really close to hatching, what we're going to do is we're going to move forward a little bit, but we're probably not going to end the episode until the egg is hatched. And like I said before, eggs are hatched based on your step counter, so every step you take, all Pokemon will have... Oh, right, I forgot about this. Well, I guess we're talking about this now. I forgot I named him Timmy. So, he's impressed that we beat Team Rocket, and now he wants to see how good we actually are. So, I actually completely forgot about this rival battle here. But anyway, I said all Pokemon eggs are hatched by step counters. He's a rival now, by the way, I guess. I can guess what the game likes to say, at least. All Pokemon get hatched from eggs through a step counter. All Pokemon have a specific amount of steps, depending on the Pokemon, of how many steps it needs to take to hatch the egg. And this egg in particular is already close to hatching because we've already taken enough steps to get close. So we will end the episode as soon as it's hatched. So he used Spite, which is a move that removes PP from the last move that was used by your opponent, but it doesn't really make that much of a difference if you're using a move like Ember that has a bunch of PP to it. There are moves later in the game that it's detrimental to. Okay, here we go. So, he's learning Flame Wheel, which, if you can check the power of Ember, has 40 power to Flame Wheels. No, we're not. Do not give up on Flame Wheel. You just clicked on the wrong thing. It's quite a bit more powerful. This one's 60. We're going to get rid of Tackle because we're never going to use that again. If we got Quick Attack, Quick Attack's already more powerful than Tackle, and it has priority, so Tackle just became worthless when we got Quick Attack. So, we're good there. And now he's going to send out this Croconaw, which we're going to send out Noodle, because Croconaw is a water type, and Noodle is a fuck you shit up with electric type. Ready to get fucked? I use Tackle because I'm an idiot. He used Scary Face, which lowers speed by quite a bit, but it makes 0 difference because he was already faster than us. It wouldn't have made 0 difference if we used Thunder Wave on it, but we didn't, so it doesn't make a difference. See how much damage this does compared to Tackle. Yeah, compared to Tackle. Compared to Tackle. It didn't do as much as I was hoping it was going to do. Noodle might need to get some backup here. So I didn't want to switch out to Casper because he's a fire type and he's weak to water type. He's used it 3 times, meaning me, he literally can't make my speed go slower, and it made a 0 difference from the beginning. This dude is an idiot. Look at that. He's already done. And since that is a high EXP Pokemon, it might that might give us another level up. No, probably not. Yeah, close, but no cigar. So normally Noodle will probably be faster than this Zubat, but he lowered our speed a lot. So it's probably going to be faster than me, which just makes sure it can bite me one time before I one-shot it with Thunder Shock. See? Look at this HP. Look at it go. Look at it go. And it survived. Of course it did. No, get prepared for it, buddy, because you're losing. And he bites me one more time. And then he flinches me because he wants this. And then he used Supersonic. Alright, so Supersonic is a move that when it lands, it confuses your Pokemon. And Confusion is another status type you can get, but it's not like other status types. How you can be confused and have another status type at the same time, while you normally can't have more than one at a time. But Confusion makes it so, I think it's 50-50. There's a 50 chance you'll just hit yourself as opposed to hitting the opponent, and that can be really, really bad, obviously. So he gives us money even though he called us weak. Thanks for the money. And he hates the weak, which makes 0 difference to me, because I think you can just go and fuck yourself now, dude. Yep, keep ranting. See ya. Alright, so now we're going to have to go heal again. Alright, we're back from doing that. And so like I was saying before we got interrupted, I'll probably end this episode when this egg hatches, which is already really close. So we can move on here a little bit forward. There's not much more to do here forward. You can see a Paris there in the background. I got repels. You can encounter wild Pokemon here, even though I know it seems like you can't. You can. We're going to need to get the HM for cut, which we do not have right now. Where is my repel? There it is. Alright, here we go. Into the forest. Is this the guy that gives you cut? Oh, okay, no. Alright, so this is how we're going to get cut, but this guy says that he lost some Farfetches, so this is a little minigame we got to do. So you see sticks on the ground, every time you step on a sticks, Farfetch will face you. And if we try to get up on him from the side or from the front, he will run away from us. So the goal here is to find a way to get this Farfetch'd in a way that we can startle him, have him face a different direction, which in this case we're going to go over here, and we're going to reactivate a repel. Come on. My clicking button game is not on point right now, I guess. Step on these sticks. Now he's facing that direction. We're going to go through here. We're going to go all the way around. And now we got him from behind. We caught him. And bring him back to his trainer. So there's one more missing we're going to have to go and get. Should be over in this direction. So this one's a little bit harder. Oh, forgot him. Oh, here we go. So this is the egg hatching. And this egg will always hatch into the same Pokemon, being a Togepi. So a Togepi on its own really isn't that good. But it evolves into halfway decent Pokemon. We're going to nickname it. Maybe we'll throw it on our team. Why not? He came out from an eggshell, so still got shell on here. So we'll call him Egg Noodle. We gotta go to lowercase. Oh, right, there's no way to do that. And then, E-L-E, Egg Noodle. And now we get a Revive. Revive is a really good item. It's, if a Pokemon gets fainted and it's in your party still, we can revive it anytime. So we got Professor Elm calling us. We're going to answer that. So he knows that the Pokemon egg hatched somehow. So he wants us to come and show what kind of Pokemon it is. And we can do that, but I'd wait till later because it's such a long way out of our way. So we're going to have to throw up another Repel. Because of course. Alright, there he is. So now we're going to have to find a way to sneak up on him from behind. There's no sticks over there. So here's what we're going to have to do. Let me think here for a second. So we're going to go in this direction. And we're going to start him over there. Now they're just looking at us here. We're going to go up over here. We're going to startle him over here. Now that he's facing that direction, we're going to go back around over on this one. And caught him. Easy. And so now he is going to be nice enough to give us... Oh, not him. His boss is, because he's the one who screwed up. HMO1 Cut. So we're going to have to teach that to a Pokemon in just a second. Assuming we have a Pokemon that can learn it. Huh, I believe... Oh, I guess I was wrong. Weird. Alright, so we're going to head back to town to go and... We didn't do any battling, but we're going to head back into town for something else. Assuming he still gives it to us. I think he does. In the meantime, we're going to see if Geodude can learn Cut. I don't think he can, but I'm sure we have somebody on the team who can. Yeah, it's Casper only, of course. Make it as annoying as possible. We're going to switch Noodle out in front here. So if we head back to the charcoal guy's house here, I know this was the way in the original game, and in the remakes I think it is too. No? Am I just an idiot? Here we go. This kid will give us a charcoal. Now this is another hold item you can give, and it's just like the Miracle Seed but for fire types. Instead of the Miracle Seed powering up grass type moves, this will power up fire type moves. And since we do have a fire type Pokemon, we are going to give that to Casper. And then we're going to switch it out for the Shell Bell. And the Shell Bell will be given to Noodle. And then Egg Noodle will take care of... we're going to raise him up a few levels, but for right now, he's not going to be doing much besides just sitting around. Alright, sorry about the cut there. I had to check something real quick. But after checking what I just checked, I don't think we're going to keep Egg Noodle on the team because it would be a bitch and a half to get him up anywhere near the EXP level that everyone else is up to right now. So we're going to store him away. Move. And party. Gonna move him into the box. And he has the ability Serene Grace, and now I'm very much regretting that decision. But he's staying there. Shame. Alright, so now I think it's about time we get a new team member, but we're not going to be doing that until next episode. So in this episode, we're going to end it off here, but next episode I'll meet you back in Violet City. And if I remember, it'll be nighttime, and from there we will be able to catch our new team member. So with that being said, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and see you guys next time.